Good morning as we go on day 2 of our Bible readings here in December. This morning we're going to look at Isaiah chapter 9 verses 1 through 7. And it's really awesome because long before Jesus was ever even a thought in his mother's mind, or the angel had ever talked to Mary, or long before that had happened, hundreds of years in fact, God was already talking about the coming Messiah. There is prophecies in the scriptures all over it. And Isaiah, this one here in Isaiah is just one of them. Join with me as we read Isaiah chapter 9, and we're going to read verses 1 through 7. It says, "Nevertheless, the time of darkness and despair will not go on forever. The land of Zebulun and Naphtali will be humbled, but there will be a time in the future when Galilee of the Gentiles, which lies along the road that runs between the Jordan and the sea, will be filled with glory. The people who walk in darkness will see a great light. For those who live in the land of deep darkness, a light will shine. You will enlarge the nation of Israel, and its people will rejoice. They will rejoice before you as people rejoice at the harvest, and like warriors dividing the plunder. For you will break the yoke of their slavery and lift heavy burdens from their shoulders. You will break the oppressor's rod, just as you did when you destroyed the armies of Midian. The boots of the warrior and the uniforms bloodstained by war will all be burned. They will be fuel for fire. For a child is born to us, a son is given to us, and the government will rest on his shoulders. And he will be called Wonderful Counselor, Mighty God, Everlasting Father, and Prince of Peace. His government and its peace will never end, and he will rule with fairness and justice from the throne of his ancestor David for all eternity. The passionate commitment of the Lord of Heaven's armies will make this happen." I just love that. I love this passage. So I encourage you to read it again and process, what does it mean that God prophesied this long before that a child was going to be born? And what does it mean, all it says about Jesus's rule, which hasn't fully established yet? That's not going to happen until he comes back again. So what hope does that give you for today?